Are you ready? All right. Now, here is what we are going to be looking out for during our three-step search. Number one is we're going to make sure that the product that we are going to find has an easily recognizable problem that it solves. That is, it is a particular product that people looks at and instantly know what it is for. All right, which means that with just one video, um, our audience will be able to tell exactly what that particular product is used for. Now, the second thing, obviously, is you're going to need that particular product to be small, to be light, and easy to ship. That is, we don't want to spend a lot of money on shipping costs. So we want our product to be light. Now, whatever product you're going to be selling should be between $0 to $15. Of course, nobody's going to sell their products to you for $0, but then you get the point. We need it to be as low as possible. And we're looking for a product that we can mark up and increase the price by 3 times. That is, the profit margin has to be at least 67% of the cost so that we can be able to cover all expenses on the product. Now, the next thing you also have to look out for is to make sure that the product has a low bestseller ranking. Now, the reason why you're doing this is that if the product has a high bestseller ranking, you're likely going to be selling an oversaturated product. We're looking for a product that a lot of people have not started using that has a low bestseller ranking, so we can go into the market before every other person gets into it too. Now, the next thing we also want to look out for is products that have branding potential. These are products that can easily be branded by us. All right. Now, this does not mean that you cannot work with any product that is not brandable, but it is ideal, it is nice, it gives you an advantage if the product seems like you're the only one who produces it. All right, now you know the basics. Let us head over to our browser to put this into work. Okay. Now, here we are. The particular website that I use for this three-step process is Pinterest. Pinterest. Okay, so we're going to go to Pinterest very quickly. And here we are. All right, so when we get to Pinterest, the first thing that we want to search for is to go and search for gadgets. Okay, now when we get to gadgets, the first thing that I do is actually look out for lists. Now, this does not mean that products like this, which is here, this is a standalone product. Let us see what it is. This is creative wall-mounted foldable dustbin. So this is how it works. Okay, this is how it works. Now, this does not mean that you cannot look out for products that is a standalone product like this, but then what I usually do is to go out for lists. Now, when you come here, you're going to go down. You're going to see a lot of very cool products as you're going down. Very nice, very cool products. Okay. Basically just go down and see very nice clean product. But then basically what I'm going to be doing for this particular training is to look out for lists. Now, if you look here, this one I just clicked now is 20 amazingly cool gadgets for 2020. Now, I clicked this for one reason. It measures 2020, which means that it is likely going to have list of products that is new. So when we go here, what we do is we scroll down to see exactly what they have. Okay, we scroll down to see exactly what they have here. Okay, now when you're scrolling down, you're going to also get to see other cool. I'm basically doing this on the fly, so it's going to be boring. So I'm just going to have to pause this video and search and then put it back on again. So welcome back. Now I actually found 3 products, so we're going to take them one by one. First, I found this particular product, a USB protected password protected USB drive. I also was able to find this particular product, which is a mini tracker that works with SIM cards. Okay, and then I was also able to find this particular product, which is a stainless electric fruit peeler. Now we're going to work with this first. So what you do is you right here they are selling theirs for $29, but then we want to make sure that we get it for very cheap. So what we need to do is to go over to Alibaba to check um, the price of the product. All right, now because of speed, I've already done that. So what we do is the particular product is actually here, and what they sell it here is $6 to $8 for one. All right, so now this particular product falls under the price ranges that we are working with. Hope this doesn't have sound. Let me cue the sound first. Okay, this particular product works with the same price range that we are working with. Now, when you're done with this particular stage, the next thing you're going to do is to head on to Jumia to see how saturated this particular product is. Now, the Jumia test is how you know how much Nigerians know about the product and if they are actually downloading it and if they're actually bringing it down to Nigeria. So we're going to put electric fruit peeler and see what pops up. Yes, it's actually everywhere. It's practically everywhere. All right, it's practically everywhere. And then they're selling it for 9,000. They're selling it for 10,000, which means that people are still selling at a very good price, which means it's not really that bad to bring it in. It's usually when they start selling it at a very dead cheap price that you know that that product is a no-go area. Yeah? But then I've not seen anybody who's selling theirs above below 9,000 naira. But it could also be because the product is heavy, so you actually have to check the weight of the product to see if it is something that you can work with when you start shipping it. Now, the next other product that I saw is this particular product. Now, one thing this product did is that it gave me an idea for an angle to sell it, which means that if you can actually sell this particular product to people who have spouses that they don't trust, that they want to track. Now, this is not ideal. I do not encourage anybody to do this, but it seems like the kind of thing that very insecure people would want to buy, and tons of people are going to actually find this interesting. All right, now what we do again is we check the name and then we head over to Alibaba. The name is Mini Smart Mini GPS. Smart Mini GPS. Let's see if we have something that looks like it on Alibaba. Let's see. Yes, we do, and it's surprisingly cheap. It is 4.80 to 5.50. All right. So what we do now is to head over to Jumia to see if we have it on Jumia. Smart Mini GPS. Smart Mini GPS. Smart Mini GPS. All right. What they have here is they don't have that. Oh, they have the product, and it's actually 3,000 naira. Okay. Oh wow, it's all over here. It's all over. It's all over Alibaba. And it's all over Jumia. But then, like I said before, the angle matters. If you sell this with an angle of trying to track cheating husband, it's gonna fly. The only problem is that Facebook will not allow you to run that kind of ad, but it is going to fly. All right, so the next one is the passworded USB drive. We go over to Alibaba password USB drive. Password USB drive and see what comes up. Okay, we have that particular product here. Wow, $25, that's too much. But then I believe you can get it for a very good price when you keep checking. So all this is just for you to have an idea of the three-step process. The first step process is to find your product idea on Pinterest, Pinterest, and then the next thing to do is to go over to Alibaba to check out the price, the weight, and all that of that product. And then the next thing you do is to head over to Jumia to see the price they are selling it for and if it seems like it's saturated on Jumia. All right, now remember you go to Pinterest, you search for gadgets, you follow the trail down to this place. Now let us continue with the training here. Now, um, now the action plan, things that you need to do is to go on and find your own hot product idea with this formula. I want you to take your time and go through this whole process and